Okay, my name is Jaco Pienar. I'm the owner of Amazing Pies here in Port Elizabeth. I'm part of a bigger group where our factory is in the Boland, in a little town called Ceres. We've established this business here in Port Elizabeth roughly 4 years ago. And obviously we're a pie shop. The business name is Amazing Pies. Don't ask me how the pies taste, because I think they are amazing. And we do various sorts of business, wholesale, retail, baked, frozen. There's a lot of varieties of business that we do. So whenever there's a need for pastry, hence in a pie or a samosa or whatever, then we try to accommodate the clients and we see how we can do our business accordingly. This is our walk-in freezer. I have a lot of wholesale clients, so my wholesale clients, this is just, I get my stock and everything, it gets frozen at -20, and then I just distribute from here. Okay, this is my cool room. Here, the students, it's a different situation. Here they take a baked pie, which is named, cooled off, with all the detail on it, with the sell-by date. So I'll sell this on a daily basis. So this is where we do our stockpile for tomorrow's deliveries. So here you see these pies, they're busy cooling off so that we can pack them later today, so that we can distribute it tomorrow morning again. Okay, my situation when I came to Port Elizabeth, or Koberga, I'm struggling with the pronunciation of that. It's a bit different than other people's. I only knew one person when I got here, and that person's name was Luphumlo. I know him from way back. So I sat down with Luphumlo before I even moved from the Western Cape up here, and I bounced my ideas, my business plan. I discussed it with him, and he was very, very important for me in a business aspect, because he showed me and he guided me, and he said to me, okay, but let's rather go this way or that way. And you must remember, for a lot of entrepreneurs, you start something, you've never done it before. And in my case, it's no different. I've eaten a lot of pies, but I've never sold a pie before in my life. No? So it was challenging, because how do you do your business registration? How do you set up your business? How do you get your VAT registration? How do you get your health and safety certification? Because all of those things needs to be in place. And I'm old school. I want things to be done proper, and I want things to be done right from the get-go. And Luphumlo was crazily important for me regarding that, because he guided me. I was like a little young man in his hands, and he did everything for me. But within a couple of days, my business was registered. Everything was done. He sorted all of that out for me. And he was like my backing whenever I struggled, whenever I didn't know where to go, what to do next. Quickly phone him. He's not always available because he's a very busy man. 4 years ago, he was not as busy as now, so you can understand it's difficult to get a hold of Luphumlo, but he will always get back to you. So in the beginning, I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea where to go, what to do next, and yeah. Luphumlo was my guy, and he just helped me along the way as we went along. Made some mistakes because I was stubborn, and I was always running at 100 miles a minute. He would say something to me, and then I would conveniently forget about it, because it's too much time and effort that goes into that. And then he will pull me back, and he will say to me, "Listen, you had to do that. Let's get that sorted out so we can move on." So Luphumlo was he was mentoring me, although he's half my age. So it was key to the success of our business in the beginning days. Okay, this is crucial. GLC, from the get-go, like I said in my intro, I didn't know a lot of people when I got here. And the network system that they had going was key for me, because obviously every market is different, and every business, every industry is different. And just by all the work that GLC has done before, and all the people that they know, they got me into NNMU. And that's a big portion of my business, is the business that I do with the students in the student tuck shops. So there's an entrepreneurial program going there, and GLC is involved with that as well. And they set the GLC set up for me to be able to meet with these students and to get my product into the university. You can understand from my industry perspective, it's massive to be able to tap into a lot of students now. So without that, I would be stranded. I would not know where to go to and how to start getting business around now. So right from the start, GLC helped me. That's one example of places where GLC got me into, where we do the introduction, where you can, and then obviously marketing and your product and how you present yourself, then that takes care of itself. But yes, I would say massively important in the beginning for me to partner with GLC, just to get going and to get established in Port Elizabeth. Okay, GLC, I would recommend to anybody that is in business, anybody that especially a new business, starting and getting getting a feel for what you want to do, even if it's just to sit down, have a cup of coffee and talk things through. For me, my business would definitely not have been where I am at the moment if it was not for GLC. I would recommend it to anyone that would like to get a helping hand, just somebody to bounce ideas off and to get all the legalities out the way and to sort all of that. What stands out? Why GLC? Only one word: integrity. Above all, there is integrity, massive integrity. If they will help you, and if they can't help you, they will find your help. But there's no shortcuts. There's no there's no lying. Everything is by the book, and you know exactly where you stand with them now. And I must commend them for that. And that was right from the start. I never felt uncomfortable. I never felt exposed. Right from the start, I knew I'm in good hands, and I would be taken care of.